Alright, hello. How you doing? Oof. Alright, sorry about that. I was just checking something. Oh, the freaking death counter's gone again. God's sake. So, just we're jumping back into Inquisition. Been waiting all week for this, actually. We went to play it the other day, but we all know how that turned out. So, as sort of a symptom of that, I can't really remember what we were up to, but I'm sure it was very interesting. I think we probably just talked to people, or made some gear, and by gear I mean cocaine, because you can do that in this. No. We made some gear for Iron Bull. Possibly. Yeah, we'll see. We still have a long way to go as well. My god. There is still a lot of shit to do. So we're just kind of going down, taking it one area at a time until we finish. I always forget how long these loading screens are. Oh, well, we've got one more death until we're at 400 all up. Jesus. Alright, here we go. Might as well do this while we're here. So, I actually looked it up too. I can get... There's a schematic for the sword I'm using, which is like just a hilt with a ethereal blade. Oh, is that frozen? Oh. What the hell? Oh, right, sorry. So if there's any chats or anything like that, they didn't show up. I just had to refresh that. Sorry.
Heinz for our commander. We can use this to our advantage.
Excuse me.
I'm not bait.
Hush.
Never mind.
Just look
Never mind.
pretty.
So back up. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I can get the schematic for that, which I want to do. Presence of Inquisition forces in the College of Magi provoked an angry response from Duke Sandrul. I'm told this led to a standoff where the Duke's forces threatened to attack. Hey Spaghetti, how you doing? What's up? Where the Duke's forces threatened to attack, and it was our agent at the college who talked the man down. Corbin displayed a level head and sound judgment, both things I would normally never ascribe to a Dwarven warrior. The mobs have backed off, and Corbin sent to us artifacts he believes the Venatori may have been after. Alright. Cool. I'm getting that our way. One of my agents explained the situation to him. He was quite content to step away. The Enfor's Blacksmith designs are ours. Okay, cool. Oh, my headphones are buzzing again. For fuck's sake. Oh, this is Cassandra's, like, main quest. Holy shit, it's gotten really hot in here, like, really quickly. I can't reach. I can't reach my heater. You alright? Good to hear. For a time, finding the missing seekers seemed to be impossible, and early indications pointed to these men and women heading one at a time into Ferelden, but here the trail went cold. A chance rumour regarding Barn Loren, Ferelden nobleman who had not been heard from for months, led Inquisition agents to investigate Care Oswin, and they too went silent. These events are connected, and it seems this is where the missing seekers will be found. There's actual buzzing noise coming through as well. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely a new one. Okay, hang on. I'll be back. Stopped when you started talking. Oh. So is it gone properly now? Or does it keep coming back? Okay, okay. Right. Just in the first few minutes. Right, okay, cool. Cool. That's really weird. My I plug my headphones into my speakers directly, so it could be my speakers are garbage. So I imagine that's the reason. They're like, they get interference in them when there's any sort of, when their cables are bumping anything and all this kind of crap. So it's pretty bad. They're pretty shit. Dorian's request, celebrate the dragon slaying. I'm looking for a specific one. Successor. Jenny Fair, friend in LA. Oh, I still haven't done that other one. Find my conscripts. Oh, I think it's gone. Outfitting the crew. Oh, that's one. Alright, let's do that one. Oof. Word is spread about the dragon the Inquisitor killed, the note passed on by Josephine. Tell me you sent soldiers to collect the grisly remains. We have nobles clamouring to see the head up close. Should have anticipated this. Gawking is for peasants, but it becomes civilized when done with a glass of wine in one hand and a fan in the other. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah,
At your service.
Now that you're in charge, there's something I thought I'd bring up. There are Venatori mages out there lurking in the wilderness. This comes as no surprise to you, since you can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Crufus' minions. That's true. But these particular Venatori have additional significance to myself. One, I know them personally. I would call them friends, except that I would imply I don't want them dead, which I do. Since I have an idea of where they might be, thanks to an investigation I began before coming south, I thought we could put our heads together and track them down. Okay. There we go, she can do that one. And Cullen can do this one. While I would never question the wisdom of the Inquisitor in such a contentious time, if we were to insist on relying on mercenaries acting in our names, I would ask that you represent us properly. We can't be seen to employ the poorly equipped in the Inquisition. More exactly, I cannot. I humbly request permission to outfit the crew Sutherland leads. Okay.
To work?
Alright, peace out. I'm out of here. You've got your orders. I don't like that I couldn't find the one I needed. I need like a schematic. We can also go and talk to Cassandra as well. Call Cassandra, which I think it's more accurately pronounced.
Where's my other hand? Right there.
Maybe I've already done it and just didn't realize. Yeah, I have. Not enough materials. 12. Oh, leather is always busting my balls. 87. 85. Where do I get this stuff from? Dragon's bone is decently obvious. Because I want that. I want to make another one. So the one I have now is just bad. Very bad. So I need Stormstone or whatever that was called, and I need or Dragonbone too. The buzzing in my headphones is gone, so that's good. I didn't have to get up and fix it. Just punch the desk instead. God's sake. Alright. Exalted Plains is apparently the one we're working on. Let's go and have a chat to Cassandra first, and then we'll head back out there. This place looks freaking awesome.
Your worship. Still waiting for your letter of marque or commendation or whatever?
Marquee. That's marker.
I understand the Inquisition has tracked down the missing Seekers.
Yep.
Care Oswin. I didn't see Ban Loren as the sort of nobleman that would become involved in this war. The sooner we go there, the sooner I can put this search behind me.
Alright, we'll do that.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
So it looks like we're heading to Care Oswin, which is ages away. So I want to prove it. Okay. We take Cassandra with us. Oh, no. Take Cassandra everywhere anyway, so it's not too much of an issue. We haven't had a personal quest from Bull yet. I can't remember what his is. Maybe it might just be something to do with the dragons, because he gets excited when you kill a dragon. Perhaps a little too excited. Bloody phone. I don't quite remember this. It's been a long time since I've done this one.
Care Oswin. Odd that the trail should lead us here. Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
Might simply be a victim as well.
Let's see what lies within.
That's not... Yeah, that's probably not true. Most of the time, everyone's just an evil arsehole. Oh. Get back here. Promiser's foot soldier. What is a promiser? Why do I feel like it's bad news for me? The sound's lagging a little bit. That's always a problem this game has had. I used to go... When I first got this, I used to go sometimes like between half an hour and an hour with no combat sound. Thankfully they've mostly fixed that. There used to be voices and everything, but no footsteps, no...
Promises. I should have known. The Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
Right, okay. Yeah, no magic sounds or anything. It was I played through it because this game is made up of like 100 hours, so it wasn't too big a deal. But it was still very immersion breaking.
What kind of strange beliefs?
They believe they are Seekers, the only rightful ones. They say we robbed their powers long ago, preventing them from ending the world.
Well, how dare they?
The only way to truly eradicate evil in their eyes, the world will be reborn a paradise. It's
Wow.
all nonsense.
Why haven't the Seekers dealt with them?
We have, many times. They simply reappear after a time like weeds. Nobody knows how.
Cultists. Why am I not surprised?
This explains why the Seekers might be here, but not the connection to Corypheus.
Well, I imagine that the cultists are now working for Corypheus. Boom, done. Fucking mystery solved. Oh my god, it's so dark in here. Excuse me, Varric. Hello? Oh my god. I've been playing so much Fallout 76 lately that I've been in Fallout. You hold the B button to get a light up, and I've been playing some other stuff recently, and in those games I keep holding B to try and get a light up, and that always
A
causes
Seeker.
issues.
Did they torture him to death?
Probably.
The Promisers will pay for this.
Like, look at this. It's pitch black. That is a big fucking crow. My god. Oh, I forgot I can't shoot from a distance. We have magpies around home, around here that sort of fly in every so often to have something to eat and then sort of go on their merry way. And a magpie is like the Australian native bird, but some of them can grow to very large sizes. And there's one that we get who brings its children with it, and they all sit on our fence and sort of squawk at one of us until until we feed them some like offal or mince or something like that, which they really enjoy. And they're super friendly too. They're the kind of birds, like, if you treat nicely, they're friendly to you, but if you're, you know, shoo them away and stuff, they'll peck you. They can be. They are horrible birds in mating season. In mating season, if they come to you, it's fine. So if you like here, we've never had any problems. But if you go near one of their nests, they will attack you until you leave. They're ruthless. Some poor kid last year lost his eye because he was like walking through the park or riding a bike through the park or something like that. He's only like 10 years old and they took his eye out. It was freaking horrible. But that's like scarily common. Which is a shame, but...
As the Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment.
I knew it.
Signed by Magister Calpurnia, leader of the Venatori. Does Corypheus not realize the promises want the world to end? What use are they to him?
Corypheus will probably betray them before they get their chance.
But after he gets what he needs out of them. But this doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with them. We must keep looking.
I mean, the Seekers aren't the toughest things in the world. They're not. They can be captured like anyone else, I guess. But yeah, magpies, every other time except mating season, they're fine. You can do, go near them, you can pet them, you can do whatever. There's even a video on YouTube of a magpie rolling over like a puppy to get a scratch on the stomach. It's really funny.
The letter said Seekers were resistant to red lyrium.
Our abilities grant us many gifts, but a resistance to red lyrium's corruption? That seems strange. Although it would
They can be.
explain why none have numbered among the Red Templars. And thus Seekers would be useless to Corypheus. He would have no leash to hold us.
I'm not sure exactly how big, but they can grow to like a decent size. I don't know, what? They'd probably be a bit bigger than a pigeon, I guess. That's probably the best reference I could think of. Yeah, a pigeon. About the same or a little bit bigger.
You sound worried.
I am. The Seekers are
She
my
sounds
family.
pissed to me. But no matter how big they get, they're all pretty placid. I used to have some as pets actually, because they were injured and couldn't go back to the wild. So we kept them, and yeah, they're really good pets actually. They are. I like pigeons too. I like everything. The only thing I don't like are cockroaches and flies. Flies I can leave or take. Even mosquitoes. Mosquitoes leave me alone, so I don't really care about them. Oops. Cockroaches I despise, but everything else I like. Even ants. I even like ants. But we had a giant piece of pets. Yeah, there's like, they used to use them in the war and stuff, didn't they? Carrier pigeons and that kind of thing. They do, yeah. Ants are just pretty chill. We had a giant red pigeon fly into the house one day. It was Shift F1, yeah. See if I can find a picture. It was massive. It was bigger than a chicken. It looked like that, kind of the same sort of color as that. Yeah, this one. It was that, and it was fucking huge. We couldn't get it to leave. Like it went into our living room and refused to leave. Like we tried to sort of like shoo it out, and it just stood there and stared at us. So we were like, well, okay, we're gonna have to deal with this now. So we gave it some seed and food and whatever, and all it did was spread the food all over the house and then leave of its own volition. It was so strange, and we've never seen it since. Blast paralysis if enemies are nearby. More paralysis. But yeah, it was so bizarre. It all come and gone within an hour, and we were like, "What the fuck just happened?" It was hilarious. It's so cool too. You could go up to it and like pat it and everything. It wasn't aggressive at all. Ooh, actually, that one sounds really cool. What do I want to? I think. Oh shit! I'm running out of space. All right, let's get this one. It was good it left on its own though, because I don't think anyone wanted to like try and pick it up and make it leave or have to call someone. But yeah, it was so weird. And it was so like calm, it wasn't panicking or anything like that. It was just going about its own stuff. I actually really like birds. I have another rescue one here. His wing was broken, and no one was able to, like, I think it was he was like attacked by a cab or something, and his wing was broken, and then it healed itself in the wrong position, so he can't fly, and for obvious reasons that's like a bit of a disadvantage out in the wild. So he has to sort of stay with us, and yeah, he is very funny, very destructive, but very funny. Yeah, with birds, a lot of them you have to cage, and if their cage is too small, they get really panicky, and it can literally lead to them dying. If they're in too small a cage, they get really stressed out, and it can kill them. So you got to have a massive cage especially for the one we have. We have a really big cage for him, and it's just him in there. And most birds like to chew shit, so you got to be. That's one thing you got to be careful of as well. And of course, other animals. Though luckily, all of our animals get along. The bird actually chases my dogs around, and I think it's hilarious. The dogs don't really like it very much. You just see him waddling around, trying to peck the puppy's tails. He never gets them because he's a bit too slow, but it's called a galah. It's an Australian native bird. Normally you can't have them. They're not pet birds. But I'll show you a picture, actually. They're really pretty birds. They're, yeah, there they are. Galah cockatoo. That's probably pretty close to the one I have. He's pretty chunky. They're very fluffy. But yeah, they like to chew on stuff, so we have to hide all of our technology and anything that can be easily broken.
Daniel! Daniel! Can
They're
you
not.
hear
They're
me?
not. They're good birds. They're good pets.
It's
Surprisingly friendly too, actually.
you're alive.
As are you. I'm so glad I found you.
No, they put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
What? You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things. I can feel it growing.
The Promisers will pay for what they've done.
No. The Lord Seeker.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra.
Oh, for God's sake.
He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said. Lies. He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
That's a good attitude to have about animals, I think. All animals are cute. I love animals. They're, I don't think there's been a moment in my life where I haven't had an animal as a pet, actually.
Could it have been the demon from Therenfall?
No. The demon came later.
But a demon couldn't simply take his place without anyone noticing.
The Lord Seeker allowed it.
Ugh.
He let the demon take command while he...
Came here.
The, Algalar, he's very sort of like, he gets, when it's cold, he gets really cuddly. It's really strange to see a bird, like, snuggle up to you. Bloody hell, this bottle's open, hard open. Sorry. But yeah, he'll, like, he'll climb on your shoulder and, snuggle up into your neck and that sort of thing. Crawling things. Well, birds like to crawl. They definitely like to crawl all over you. ASMR, yeah. No, please.
If we find the Lord Seeker, he's dead.
Wait,
Oh, say that again in your very gravelly voice.
don't leave me like this, please.
I love how deep the main character's voice is.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Oh, you. Jesus.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome.
Oof.
He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man.
Oh shit.
Now we find Lord Seeker Lucius.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of insects. Like, I don't mind them. I do not like them crawling all over me. I don't. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. I can see why some people are interested in them though. They can be quite cool. Most insects around here though are poisonous, so we're told to stay away from them usually. Do you have like any phobias, Spaghetti? I know a couple of people that have popped up in chat and stuff have been arachnophobic. Quite a few actually, 2 or 3. Which is a shame because this game's full of them. Cool with spiders, yeah. Got a weird phobia, well. I don't think there is such a thing as a weird phobia, is there? I kind of have. I wouldn't call it a phobia as such. It's just they make me really uncomfortable. Not even that. I just really don't like them. Clowns. I don't find them funny. I don't find them appealing in any way, shape, or form. Scared of rust. Well, I've never heard about that before. That's really interesting. That's actually kind of cool.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra,
Here he is.
with a man I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
Oh, okay. So came here and let the demon take his place on purpose, right? Okay. Like tennis chips. Oh, I see. I get it now. Like, so, yeah. Yeah, no. Tetanus is not exactly the most pleasant thing in the world, is it?
Call off your men, or this only ends one way.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition. Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago.
Like you
as
know.
you do now. And we became proud.
Aren't they like horrific?
We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan. Do you remember that like clown apocalypse we had a couple years ago, where people were like dressing up as clowns and like attacking people? That was fucking that was happening in Australia as well. Not to as much as of a degree as America, but it was still happening.
Your order is responsible for some terrible things.
That does not excuse what you've done.
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra.
Really though?
We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped.
Ugh.
You don't
No
believe
thanks.
me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
Don't listen, Cassandra. We need to end this.
What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
Also, that was like the second coming of the clowns, was it? Because I heard that it started out as like an ad campaign of some kind, and then it got way out of hand, and the company responsible for it like quietly tried to make it die down, because that's what happened. It was everywhere for a while, and then it just disappeared. And if it, like, I don't know if this is true or not, but the company that started it was like, oh my god, if this gets any more serious, we're going to be in big trouble. So they shut it down. That doesn't really explain though why everyone stopped doing it. I mean, there was the people who were dressing in clown costumes were getting attacked for fucking good reason though. They were attacking other people. Strong opinions. Yeah, people are very strange. I will not disagree with that in the slightest. Why's my health so low? But yeah, like it was pretty bad in America. Here in Australia, we had a couple of instances of it happening, mainly around schools, and they were like,
He was insane. He had to be. Perhaps the Envy Demon's influence? Remove the Lord Seeker so it could take over the Templars?
yeah, they were setting out like around schools and that kind of things, and it was like, it was really weird, and probably not wholesome in the slightest. Just, yeah, yeah, they do that,
If the
definitely.
Seekers had been stronger, the plan would have failed.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets.
I don't think I've ever heard of a single book of secrets that has good stuff in it. Oof. But yeah, someone I think someone stood out the front of a school gate while all the kids were getting off school, and I don't know if, I think he was like attacked or something by one of the parents. Just weird stuff like that. Thankfully few and far between. A nuisance. That is a good point too, actually. Like, it had been going on for a while, hadn't it? And I think people were just sort of getting sick of it. Like, it wasn't funny anymore. People were actually being really seriously hurt. I think a couple of people were put in hospital, weren't they? Because they were beaten so badly. Like, people holding freaking chainsaws, bloody machetes in fields and expecting not to get the shit beaten out of them. It's like, well... Yeah, I think for the most part it was harmless. Like, if someone just had a clown costume and was just standing there, it's annoying, but it's harmless. When people are like, yeah, like you said, holding weapons and like having fake blood on them and all this sort of stuff, and it was just asking for trouble, really. Because I think, like, there's that classic, not the classic, but there's like, humans have a flight or fight response to danger, and a lot of people's response is to fight. Like, it's something you can't really control. Oh, that's scarier than the fucking clowns dressed against Trump. Yikes. And I think a lot of people were surprised when, like, they went to an area for a laugh and then ended up being horribly beaten.
Have you heard of the new procedures coming out of Orlais?
Nope.
A hole drilled into the skull will cure most ailments. Imagine not to be dependent on magic.
That's not true at all. Like, that's what cavemen used to do to alleviate headaches. Well, yes, yeah. I think towards the end too, people when it first started, people were like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is going on?" And then eventually, as it sort of started, everyone was getting used to it, and they were like, "Oh my god, I'm so sick of this. Next clown I see, I'm gonna murder." And that's what happened. I don't think anyone was killed, and I'm not entirely sure about that though.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the time of the old Inquisition.
Yeah, people are.
And now
Some people take things way too far sometimes. It was fucking all the time.
Are you all right? You look drained.
On the contrary, it's a delight. I'm riveted.
Oh, you're joking.
I assume you know about the Rite of Tranquility, the last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It
Yeah,
should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not
People are
always
confusing.
been the case.
whoops. Oh my god. It's magical castration. Bit far. I'm glad it died out though, because my cousins, they're quite young, and it was happening around where they live too. So that's when it's like, that was the first time I had heard anyone tell me about it. I babysat my cousins for like a week, and they started saying, like, there's been they live quite near to a school, so they were like, someone's been hanging around in a clown costume, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, knowing my luck, this guy's gonna show up outside the window and just be staring in. Thankfully that didn't happen, But that's when I was like, oh my god, if someone does something too stupid, someone's gonna get hurt. And the area they live in is not the greatest area in the world. Like, there's some rough characters that live there.
You mutilate mages.
I always thought it a necessary evil.
So that
What
would have ended
finally
well for
began
them.
the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed.
Oh shit, I
The
forgot
Lord
about
Seeker at
that.
the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths.
Oh, of course there were.
It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the Rite, from the beginning.
Oh.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
We created the Rite of Tranquility. I told you of my vigil, the months I spent emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
Jesus.
You said there was more in the book.
At some point, power becomes its own master. We cast aside ideals in favor of expedience, and tell ourselves it was all necessary for the people. Will that happen to us, Inquisitor? Will we repeat history?
No, we're nothing like the Seekers.
I wonder how much we resemble what they used to be.
What are you trying to say, Cassandra?
I don't think I've ever seen you so shaken.
I do not think the Seekers have been doing the Maker's work. Not truly. Perhaps we believed it once. The original Inquisition came to be during a terrible time. But now, we harbored secrets and let them fester. We acted to survive, but not to serve. That is not the Maker's work.
If you did rebuild the Seekers, how would you do it?
I can't be the only one remaining. We will always spread to the winds, and some may still be out there. I would find them one by one. We would all read this book, no more secrets. Then together we would establish a new charter. The Maker's work in truth.
She's... I don't know.
If anyone can rebuild them into something worthwhile, you can.
But are they worth rebuilding?
You could make them worth it.
I will think on your words. Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
Cassandra's one of the... she's hilarious when she gets flustered. There's a clip on the channel, or a highlight or something, of her reading like a smutty book, and it is so fucking funny. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. That's why that's why people were worried that someone was going to get killed, because people are very protective of their children. So when they're even
Need a
slightly
new sword?
I was thinking about it.
like a hint of
I owe
danger,
you an apology.
people lash out.
Cassandra sent you to speak to me. I should have handled myself better.
No worries at all, Spaghetti.
There's no need to apologize. How are you feeling?
I'm less exhausted. I hadn't realized how draining those months had been. The army has my full attention. I've informed Cassandra of the decision. Everything is as it should be.
So you're fine?
The Inquisition's Templars are well armed. This won't take long.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
Everything's fine, Inquisitor. I always wanted to be a Templar, to protect people. After Ferelden, I served out of fear.
It depends.
Because I was compelled.
It really
Thought
depends.
if I removed the part that kept me chained, I would find my own purpose again. There are Templars who have been through worse. Once your sacrifices are made, is there no end? Are you leashed until the day you die? Or lyrium takes your mind away?
Like, a lot of... Yeah, like, I don't know. Where I live, it doesn't really happen very often. We don't really... Nothing happens here. Like, it's very... Well, I say that someone was killed. A few years ago, someone was shot and killed here. But, like, I can tell you one story, and I'm not... Like, I heard this through someone else, so I'm not sure if they got all the details correct, but there was this guy who chased down his daughter's boyfriend in the street and beat him to death, because he found out he had been beating his daughter. So I'm not sure how he found out. I think someone might have told him, or whatever. And so the boyfriend and his daughter came to the house one day, and the boyfriend didn't realize anyone knew, and the dad very much knew. So he beat the living shit out of him in the house. This guy got out and ran down the street, and the guy caught up and killed him. And apparently he got let off with, like, very easily. So there's, yeah, very heavy. And this was not very far from where I live. So that's sort of one instance I know of where someone did something like, yeah, yeah. Just sometimes stuff here you can get away with a very light tap on the wrist, and other times perhaps less serious stuff people go to jail for. It's, yeah. Yeah. For them, actually, one thing I do know, drugs here, if you're caught with drugs, you go away for a long time. That's the one thing I'm sure about. Whether it's marijuana or hard drugs, you go away for drugs are the big, very serious thing we have here.
You're risking life and mind already, but there must be a safer way. When this war is over, we'll look for it. I promise.
Another way, then.
I hope you like that. I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's sort of like one of the extreme instances that I've heard of. And like I said, I don't know how much was like left out of that and how much is true. But yeah, it's definitely a very like fucking kind of thing. No, it's not. It is like completely stonewalled. And for I don't think marijuana's that bad. A lot of the other ones are pretty bad. But like someone close to here, actually, I say close, like a couple of hours away, was found with one marijuana plant on their property, and they were sent to prison for a couple of years. It's so like strict and brutal. Oh my god, really? Oh my god. I didn't think they would be like they're not the worst one though either, are they? They're just like a mind expanding drug or something, isn't that what they call it? I don't know, like the after effects of those sorts of things, but yeah, that's certainly something I wouldn't think I was here about. Magic mushrooms. Holy shit. See, that's what happens though. It's like a snowball effect, isn't it? The marijuana gets legalized, and then like all of the other not entirely dangerous ones are legalized. Yeah, no, like I think with marijuana anyway, I think everyone's always been too harsh on it.
Greetings to you.
Another play. Oh, must be. Yeah.
This rate will never be on our way.
I think the marijuana stuff was kind of like overblown, like in forever, really. But I don't know, there's not really much you could do about that. And our favourite, who do I? Hello.
Greetings to you.
I don't have any bear fur.
This rate
Okay.
will never be on our way.
Oh, 3 great bear pelts. Oh, okay. What's that? Locate the farmer's valuables. Let's go this way. Look, I knew when I was in school, I knew kids that would fucking deal marijuana, just in class, and I don't think they ever realised how much trouble they could get into. I don't know if anyone ever got caught. Actually, the kids I grew up with were very sneaky. Happens to yeah, I get you. It's good when sort of you can say that not a whole lot of crime happens around. That's always definitely a plus. Actually, well, like it's yeah. Yeah. There's always someone who knows something. You know? Always, yeah. See, I don't mind not knowing things, but I don't like it when I know for a fact someone is lying to me. I don't necessarily if I ask someone something and they've just flat out lied to me and I know they do, then that's when I have an issue with it. When it's like, I don't know, if they know stuff that doesn't really affect me in any way, then I'm like, you know, whatever. If I eventually find out, it's like, sure, whatever. It's when people don't or tread around the truth, and I'm like, was that really? Is that necessary? I do like knowing things, though. I do like being in the loop, which is the exact opposite of what happens most of the time. I am fucking late to everything. I never know what's going on. Not so much now, but when, like, in school, I would find out, you know, someone got expelled or something, like, something big fucking months after it happened. Nothing wrong with Nosy. As long as it doesn't hurt anyone. Nosy's fine. I know lots of nosy people. What do you mean immune? Immune to fire since when I'm or maybe spirit. Maybe that's what he's immune to. We have a the police have had to warn people here about slowing down at crime scenes and stuff. So people do this thing where they'll see a cop car and then they'll slow down and do like a little drive-by past it to see what's happening. And it's caused a fair few accidents. That's another one. Oh shit, 400 deaths. Oh, feels bad, man. So the last couple, we had the big road accident a little while ago. And yeah, there was an accident, and then there was another accident because it was on the highway, and people were slowing down to check what was happening, and caused another fucking pile up. And they were like, "Guys, come on, are you serious? This is ridiculous." Yeah, I mean, it's like if you're on a if there's no one else around, sure, like slow down all you want, but on the highway, that's a little... That is so dangerous. People... I'll say something. On the highway in Australia, no one ever does a speed limit. Everyone does like fucking just 50 over constantly. It's ridiculous. And they wonder why there's so many bloody accidents. Oh shit.
One down.
Yeah, the highway here is very, very dangerous. It's like the Matrix highway. Yeah. Even worse. Agents all over the place. Mr. Smith and stuff. It's been a while since I've watched those movies. Oh shit, who went down? Oh, for God's sake, Ball. You got your fancy new armor and everything that he's not actually wearing. Whoops, that would be why then. Oh well. Yeah, I heard. Man, that is so fucking sad. That's horrible. It really is. Like, this year has been pretty terrible when you look back on it. Jeez, this is gonna be a fucking chore. It just... ugh. And it's always the aftermath that makes me angriest, because... yeah, no, I don't know. It's just sad all the time. I don't watch the news, simply because I'm sick of hearing bad news, really. Every fucking news bulletin is just horrible news after more horrible crap, and it's exhausting. It really is, and I feel so sorry for the people it happened to, having to deal with that for... I feel sorry for the country having to deal with that for... again, for whatever number it is. It's just... such a waste of life. It really is. But there's so many different sides to humanity, and we've seen quite a few of them this year. Unfortunately too, you never hear about the good stuff. You only ever hear about the garbage. And don't get me wrong, there is a lot of garbage, but there is some good. You really have to look for it. But 200. Oh my god. That's too many. That is way too many. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just so sad. And what's even worse is I'm hearing less and less about it now, because I'm on Twitter, and I follow lots of people, and they all retweet stuff. But now, like, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any news about it. It's not. No one's talking about it anymore, and that's scary. But all we can hope for is that it doesn't happen again. Unfortunately, we can't go back and change it. We just have to hope that they put a stop to it. Depressing. It really is. It really is. Oh my god, okay, we need to move up. We need to get progress, because this is ridiculous. Oop. hate anything that teleports. Giddy. Shit. Yeah, no, I think everything's everything is as well. In Australia, we say shit's fucked. And I think that's the case for the whole world. Shit is definitely fucked. Very eloquent saying, you know. God's sake. But yeah, something needs to happen soon. Yep. What's that question mark? I mean, people are angry at Trump again, aren't they? I mean, they always are angry at Trump, but... Ooh, there's a door.
Want me to handle that?
Yep. I don't really... I try not to pay too much attention, but... Yeah. I've seen some stuff shared on Twitter today. Something about Trump. I didn't really pay much attention.
Who is it? Philippe? Is that you?
Unless Philippe's a dwarf.
Oh, merde.
What happened here?
Murder's shit, I think.
On patrol, 5 of us. Looking for supplies. Overwhelmed by undead. I ran. Please take this to Commander Jehan. The Citadel in the north. Tell her.
Yeah, he definitely is that. It's hard to keep track of all the insanity, I guess. It's hard to keep track of just anything that's going on. Gotta worry about, like, here, what's happening, what's going on here. You gotta worry about your own life, and then you gotta worry about the dickheads in charge of your country, and it's like, oh my god. Too many worries. Can I get past this? No. Right. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. Isn't The Rock or someone famous is going to run for president in 2020, aren't they? Or they've said they're going to run for president or something ridiculous. How the hell do I get out of here? Oh, Kanye. Oh my god. Oh, I hope that doesn't happen. I hope Kanye does not run for president. Ugh. That would be interesting, to say the least. Come on, get up there. Yes, there we go. I think Kanye's a bit insane too, isn't he? He hasn't exactly got his head screwed on anymore. Or maybe he does. Maybe he changed. Maybe he's become a bit more sane. Oh, we should probably change his armor. There we go. Conspiracy theorist. Okay. Well, I guess he's succeeding at that so far. I haven't really heard much about him lately. He was in the news a lot for a while, and then
Blood magic. Lived in Kirkwall long enough to know it when I see it.
Oh, good. Everyone loves blood magic. Especially me. Yeah, he was in the news a lot for a while, and then sort of just like, didn't really hear much more. Oh, it's another pit, I think. I wonder how that's actually staying on my back. No. He had some good songs when I was like in school a few years ago, but not so much anymore. I don't think I've listened to his music for a very long time. I don't actually listen to that much music anymore at all. I used to listen to all sorts. I still listen to quite a large fucking... Thank you. Oh, it's underneath. God's sake. How do I... one of the ones I listen to a lot now is... well, I used to and still do, I guess, is Black Veil Brides. They're one of my favourite. Other than that, I just sort of like browse YouTube every so often. See what's cool. I've listened to a couple of Billie Eilish songs lately. They're weird. How? What the hell am I supposed to do here? It's like somewhere down over here. Yeah, I think I'm the same, actually. Just go, like, sometimes you feel like listening to music, sometimes you don't. There's gotta be some way in there, right? Here we go. I only listen to music when I'm driving and when I'm in the shower. I have a... Okay, what's that? Oh, I don't like those map ones. I'll do those later. I have a Bluetooth speaker in my shower, and that's pretty much... Yeah, that's when I listen to my music. Black Veil Brides. Yeah, someone recommended them to me years ago, and I got really into them and then bought the whole discography. And yeah, I really like them. I haven't listened to their newer stuff though. But yeah, they're sort of one of the only ones that have stayed constant. Other than that, I usually end up getting like instrumental stuff from games and movies and stuff that I watch and play. And hear some cool music from that, and I'm like, ooh, that's nice, I'll go and buy that. But apart from that, I don't really actively go and search for stuff. It's too much effort to find good music, or music for my tastes. It's hard to find. And if you search, you end up looking for like 7 hours. It's like, okay, I found one new song. And what's really disappointing is when a band has one good song and the rest are garbage. That's always so disheartening. Spend day. Oh yeah, it's a time-consuming task, that's for sure. And making the perfect playlist, it takes time to perfect. I've only been going for an hour and my throat already hurts.
Nothing to report, sir.
Yes, my car's so old it doesn't have a CD player. Or, well, it does. I put one in it years ago. And it doesn't work anymore, so I have a Bluetooth thing in my car that I use, which is a lot more handy than CDs. Because my car's really little. I don't really have enough room for CDs anyway. Oh god. Just taking my shoes off, sorry. Whoop. Oof. It's warm in here. Okay. Everyone's healed up, everyone's got potions. No, I didn't mean to do that. It's really, to get CDs here too, you pretty much have to buy them online. There's some shops you can go to, but they're super expensive. Like 20 to 30 bucks for a CD is too much for me. Oh, there's another one. Another one. Another one. Who's little? Well, yeah, that's my car. I have a ute. I don't like utes. Yeah, I've been asking myself that question for my entire life. It sucks so bad. Everything's so expensive. It sucks. But yeah, the utes aren't great. I don't like them at all. It's a really old one too. It's like from 1997, which is when I was born. So it's literally 21 years old, give or take a few months. Expensive. So petrol nowadays is between $1.50 and $1.80. I've seen it go above $1.80, nearly to $2 before. Perhaps, hey, car's a car. one day we'll be rich enough and we'll both have cool cars. One day. I actually have a car that I'm rebuilding, but it's taking fucking forever. But yeah. Yeah, I've heard ours is decent compared to a lot of the other places. A lot of other countries. How much is gas for you?
How much do you want to bet that rubble's in fashion in Orlais by next fall?
Sure. City Wolf. That's way too much. I would just give up and fucking ride a bicycle. Or maybe get a motorbike. Much cheaper. $4.12. Oh my god. I think there would be literal riots if they were charging that much here. And rightly so, that is ridiculous. Holy shit. That's so expensive. Oh, Jesus. Bet you're glad you didn't have to pay for it then. Where's that fucking fire pit? God's sake. Is that it over there? No? Over there? What the fuck is that noise? Yeah, I get it. It's like when bananas got... in Australia there was like a banana crisis where I think it was a really heavy rain or something like that wiped out all these banana crops, so they ended up charging like between like $7 and $10 for a bunch of bananas. I think it might have been more than that actually. Yeah, no worries. Oh, who did that? Oh, good. He works for Corypheus. What a dick. Usually you can flank with more than one person. You are only one person. Come here. Jesus. Oh shit. Oh, really? Stop walking into the traps. This guy's so tough. Do you guys want to actually attack him, or do you want to sit here with your thumbs up your butts? Really? No, it's all good. Oh, no worries at all. Out of control level. Oh, for fuck's sake. Guys. Stop dying. This guy's dressed as a fucking clown, basically. And the stupid all-Asian outfits. What did he just say? So, yeah. Yeah. I'm lucky. My car doesn't really use that much petrol anyway. It does over long distances. Oh, if I have to go on the highway, but usually it's not too bad. It's decent anyway. Holy shit. Wow. Completely useless rewards, great. There we go. Oh, did I not? Oh, I don't think I did this one properly then. I think there's like another fire pit I have to burn. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really like to drive, and I do it because I kind of have to. And getting anywhere else would be a pain if I didn't. But yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't have a lot of patience. For God's sake. So driving and little patience is not the best combination. And I have no idea why people in Australia don't know how to use their fucking turn signals. It's so frustrating. Oh, well, that was really bad. Yeah. Yeah, my favourite times to drive are at night and when it's raining, which is strange, but they're my favourite times to drive. Oh, it is so... The amount of times I've nearly been wiped out by some dickhead who doesn't know how to drive a car properly is just... Oh. ridiculous. I was nearly wiped out on the way home the other day because someone didn't know how roundabouts worked. So I was just going straight ahead.
Let's look around.
And they just drove out straight in front of me. Luckily the brakes on my car are quite good, so I was able to stop, but if they had have slid or anything, I would be toast. Fucking dickheads. Yeah. Yeah, snow. I've never we don't really get snow here, but I've heard some pretty terrible stuff, so I would never driving in snow would suck. Oh, roundabouts are the most dangerous things because all the rules get changed here all the time, and no one knows how they work anymore. So you just get people who don't pay attention, and it's just dangerous. They're so dangerous. They need to teach people how to use them properly, because when people learn how to drive, we get like booklets, and the booklets are wrong. Like, the booklets have misinformation in them. It is so fucked up, and they still haven't updated them after years. It's just I don't have a very high opinion of my government. Yeah, no, they're not a very good. Oh, that's a big old wolf. That's the thing. They're not designed very well. I'd take just lights any day. Where is this last? Oh God! Come on. Oh, there's a wolf like right behind me. I can hear it snarling. There we go. Yeah, that's the thing too. If they're not like commonplace. What the hell was that? If they're not commonplace, you don't care, do you? Don't remember it. Get out of here. Whereas here, they're everywhere. They are literally everywhere. And I hate them. Have to go and check at that one again soon, I guess. I might as well just go and have a look at it. Eastern Ramparts. See if I missed one, because there's 2 in each. Certainly are. Yeah, no, we don't. I think my mum's car is an automatic car, but mine's a manual. Yeah. I think a lot of the newer cars are automatic here. People don't really like manuals, except, you know, the hooligans. I don't mind manuals though. They're if you've got to go on a long drive, they're really annoying, but around town they're not too bad. It is, yeah. It's something you don't forget how to do either. It's like second. It just becomes second nature. Whenever I have to get into an automatic car, I hold the gear, the thing in the console and try and change gears. Most of them won't, unless you put them on like a specific setting. Some of them have like a shitty manual setting, but yeah, there it is. It's up the top. I'm just going to pause it here for a second, and I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom, but I'll be back very shortly. So, be back in a second. Alright, sorry about that. Hello. Oops, wrong one. Boop. I gotta fix this up again. See, this is just a pain in the ass. Where's that? Just head over slightly. There's a moth in here now too, who's like, oops, flying in through all my lights and stuff and causing a racket, and the cats have seen it and are now like attacking my desk. Okay. Oh. I just want to check the webcam real quick. I think that might be playing out. Nope, so good. Alright. Oh man. My setup is so like cramped. In a word. Alright, that's fine. Alright, back to the game. Yep, alright, there we go. And I've lost the death counter. Fuck's sake. Just have to not die then. Alright. I knew I missed one here. Hello. Can I just like cheat this? No, it's not like Skyrim. How did I miss that? Didn't I leave that way? I must have seen it and just gone, not important. Oh, for God's sake. Do what you want, dead bastards. Alright, we're using the big fuck off ability. There we go. It's doing very little damage to this guy. Wow, that did nothing. That's supposed to be like the mega kill ability. Son of a bitch. Yeah, get out of here. No. There we go.
That's the last.
Ugh. That took way too long.
Hey, Varric, I was reading your stuff. Where do your bad guys come from?
Well, some of them come from Tevinter, and some are Ben Hazrath's spies. But I like the stories where the villain was the man beside you the whole time. The best villains don't see themselves as evil. They're fighting for a good cause, willing to get their hands dirty.
That's true.
All right, that's really deep and all, but I meant where do the bad guys come from, literally? The way you write it, it's like they just fall from the sky and land on top of the hero.
I like to leave some things to the reader's imagination.
Fair enough. Oh, were you kidding me? Can I just jump up there? Come on. If I had the horse, I could get up there pretty easily. Ugh. And this is probably the one of the things that sticks in my mind most about this area of the game is how annoying it is. Trying to just climb up all this crap. You gotta go like in the around the long ways. It's just very... There we go. Okay. It's not a whole... there's Fort Ravison. Is that Take down Sir Hilbert. And some kind of commander lady. Okay, we'll just head to the outer camp, I think. There's lots of shards and stuff to collect. I'll worry about those on my own time. They're just really annoying.
Nothing to report, sir.
What does this blade actually do? It just gives me 21 attack and 10 melee defense. I think we'll go back and make one of those soon. Even just like a, not one out of dragon bone or whatever. Because this one's a bit shit. Like a lot shit, actually. Damage wise anyway, it looks really cool. Oh, I don't want to do a fade rift at the moment. I guess we can try, it might be easy. Hopefully this one doesn't have a revenant in it. Oh Jesus. This doesn't seem like the greatest place in the world to have a little village, to be honest. All that material for nothing. Bull just instantly drops every time. That is incredibly frustrating. Oh shit. Am I stuck now? Oh no. Okay, good. Oh, not another revenant. Get out of here. Second, yeah, there we go. That's what it's supposed to do. I wish I knew what was doing that panicking. Because it's kind of useful. Oh, I hate enemies that can move around so quickly. It's so annoying. Okay, good. It's not fun to fight against something that can just back out whenever it wants to. Ugh. There's a few little bits and pieces around here though. 18 landmarks. Oof. Alright then. Shards. No, we'll get it later. It's up there. The shards don't even give you that good of a reward. Just like some passive elemental resistance, I think, and a weapon at the end of it. It's not even that good. Ooh. I think that's yeah, we can work on that. At the war table, I think. Oh, who's that? Oh, they're dwarves. What are dwarves doing here?
Large and preemptive no to anyone even thinking of throwing me across. That applies doubly for you, Seeker.
Go on then, toss me. I knew a Lord of the Rings reference would pop up sooner or later. There's a lot of dead dwarves here. The exact same models too. What is that? Some kind of fort? Did someone just open my door? I don't know how to get in there, so I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Oh shit, how do I get... Don't think I'm going to be able to jump my way over there. Oh. Excuse me a second. Sorry about all that fucking noise. Someone just opened my door and left it open. Oh. Excuse me a second. Again. Sorry about that. Inconsiderate is the word. Holy shit. Just move that again. Ugh, for God's sake. I can get the death counter up anyway. Someone on the TV on so fucking loud and just left my door open. very, very frustrating. I think I'm gonna actually have to put a lock on my door just to stop that. That keeps happening. People just keep walking in. I don't mind them walking in. It's when they do annoying shit like that is when it's really annoying. Anyway, moving on. Before I fucking like pop a blood vessel. Oh god, I'm fucking fuming. Usually it's the game that pisses me off. How am I... It's going to start in a second if it keeps... So I've got to go all the way around. Ugh. No, I think it's... I've got my room light on as well, so I think it's like flown to that one. Thankfully. It was like fluttering all around the lights and stuff. It's very annoying. Yeah, okay. Another operation.
We could send men to clear this out, if you want.
Sure. Or maybe the cat's got it. Who knows? Cats love anything in motion. Especially moths. He's trying to just watch the stream. Well, I can't get the camp then. I can't really do much else, I don't think. Can I go this way? I think that might be in over there to shit. Oh no, here it is. Okay, cool. We had a spider the other night, just a little one, not a massive one, climbing on the lights. That was a first. What a weird urn. Oh, that's literally all that's in here. Okay then. Why? Oh my god, if I move the camera he goes really slow. That's really weird. Spelt of staggering. Oh, maybe Bull can have that one. I never know what to do with the belts and the rings and that sort of thing. The rings are a bit more useful, I feel like. Still, they're very class specific. Oh my god. Oh, I thought these guys were undead as well. Okay, that's fine. This fucking thing. We need to get Cassandra some way to get her barrier, because if she can get that, I think I can give myself a way to get an extra layer of armor as well. I have to make myself another piece of gear. Would the eyes, aiming for the eyes, really be that big of a, like, deal with the undead? Oh my god, 8. Oh my god. That is so early. / late.
Inquisitor got rid of the undead.
I don't know how you do it. That is way too early for me.
That was a brilliant show, Inquisitor.
I know.
My men had barely been keeping the
Crisis.
Horde at
Oh
bay.
god.
Bastien Prou, Marshal of the Grand Duke's forces here in the Dales.
Why have you barricaded yourselves in here?
We had to retreat from the Western Front. Demons and undead were too much. But it's no better here. My patrols don't return, messages are lost. I've had no word from the capital in weeks.
Yeah.
If we could regain our outposts, the ramparts, or even the garrison by the river, we can't just keep hiding. I want to die like a soldier, not cowering under a bed, praying the monsters don't get me.
The war is over. Gaspard will never be emperor.
What? It can't be over. We can still fight. The throne is Gaspard's by right.
Well, he's
No.
dead.
It is done. And we will face justice for supporting the usurper.
You will.
I've cleared out the dead from the western ramparts.
You did? Maker's breath. There's hope for us if the ramparts have been reclaimed. I'd alert our forces stationed outside the Dales, but the chaos makes it difficult for missives to get through. Demons. Those blasted freemen, or whatever they call themselves.
I've heard something of the free men of the Dales. What do you know about them?
They're a mob of traitors. Too soft for war. Thought it was a skirmish or two, then back for supper. Turns out it wasn't. And off they run to the first person to tell them their tantrums are acceptable. Now they want independence. To establish a new settlement. Ridiculous.
I shall take my leave.
Be well.
Your legions are pretty poncy. So it's no surprise that that happened, really.
Make a smile upon you.
I think the Riverside Garrison is the one I can take,
Have
possibly.
you seen any of our fallen men out there?
Have many of you fallen?
What you see is all that's left. We were 1,000 strong once. The worst part is not knowing what happened to the men who don't come back. Deserters? Or dead? If they're dead, we've nothing to tell their families. Nothing to send home.
Good
Oh,
luck.
so that's my problem, is it? Oh, for ugh. Yes, because the leader of the Inquisition has time to go and find random dead people's frickin' letters. Jesus. That is not exactly the best use of time. Surely there's someone else who can take care of that, honestly. There's like busy work, and then there's fetching dead people's soldiers. I mean letters. Dead soldiers' letters. Good. Ugh. Oh, there's one right there, okay. Go away.
Back me up! Hold on!
What? Oh, he might be responding to this, I guess. There we go. Is that Venatori? Oh man. No, don't run over there. Good, follow me. Come on. Okay, good. Oversight. Oh, so that's what that is. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get in there until that's cleared, maybe? No, because that's where that is. Oh, there. I should be able to. Maybe? I don't know, let's just go and have a look. There might be a way in. The map's a little hard to read, so... There we go, we can get straight in.
The demons are coming from down there! A rift!
Oh, they're like seeping through the floors. Oh, great, they're gonna say the same thing the whole time, aren't they? I guess maybe you can't get a fort in this place. They're all taken already. Oh well, this is spooky. Oh, archers are the worst. Oh, I broke it. Sweet. What am I looking for? Oh, another bottle. Oh. Oh, I can see outside the worlds. There doesn't seem to be anything else interesting in here, so just leave. These forts are just so... they're not exactly the easiest things to walk. Alright, quest completed. VA me. Soldiers' letters. They're all over there. I guess we'll just head back. Oh, okay, well. Let's get the ruins. Okay, well that can wait, I guess. Give this lady the letter, head back to Skyhold, unlock the extra bits, and then come back.
Please, if you see my brother out there, tell him to return to camp.
Saw him alright.
I'm sorry, but I found your brother.
What? What do you mean, sorry? Where is he? No, he's not.
I have his belongings.
Is this all that's left? Did you learn nothing else?
Your brother was tangled in forces he couldn't understand. Blood magic, demons. He brought this on himself.
Demons? Is that what he used to get to the talisman? But the Keeper always told him. He knew it was bad. He knew it left him open to spirits. How could he do this?
Did you really have to tell her the
Yes.
boy's dead?
It is the truth.
And truth trumps kindness every time, doesn't it, Seeker?
I'm sorry. I would like to be left alone.
Sure. Oh, well, get out from there. God. Alright, well. Not my fault, it was Blood Mage. Jesus. It's his own stupid faults. And I think I would like to know the truth. No matter how bad that is. Instead of being told a lie. Okay. So I think we'll go for like another hour or so as well, and we'll leave it there for tonight. And tomorrow is XCOM, so that'll be good. We'll be finishing that, I'm pretty sure. If not, very, very close to finishing it. That'll be cool. Oh god, I hope everyone doesn't die. Don't know if I want to do that now. Just leave it at that forever. Thank you for the indulgence. I have outfitted the Sutherland and his small crew and equipment more appropriate to agents of the Inquisition, given their humble origins. It's doubtful they will ever see its like. They have ever seen its like. Dorian's leads were effective. The Inquisition found several locations where these Venatori could be hiding. Advanced camps, purpose unknown. If you wish to deal with these majors, I'm certain Dorian would be pleased. I'll mark locations on your map should you pass by any on your travels. And our able-bodied workmen have mounted the head in a conspicuous location. It's rather vulgar for my taste, but the nobles found it endlessly entertaining. Cool. Alright, where's the stuff we need to do? There we go. Citadel du Carbo? Where Slene's forces are stationed was cut off from the rest of the Dales when Pont Agur was destroyed in the Civil War. Owing to the rocky terrain around the citadel, it has no other access points. Forces within could well have been surrounded for weeks. Oh, thank you for the raid, Vogalis Vet. Sorry if I get the name wrong. Very sorry. But thank you very much and welcome. Sorry, I need to move the death counter. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Thank you very much. How you doing? We're at a board meeting at the moment. Basically. Nothing like a good board meeting to really get the blood pumping. Pontagur has been repaired and the citadel is once more accessible by road. Oddly enough, we have seen no sign of activity from the army. Something to... for fuck's sake, they're all dead, aren't they? Or undead. It's Warframe today. Nice. I love Warframe. I've been playing that since it first came out. And it's only gotten better and better. In, like... Which is rare. Really rare, actually. Yeah. I had a couple like big breaks, but I come back to it every so often. It's really good, especially for a free game. You get so much for free. Initial inspections: Elven ruins, largely structural and sound, mortar damp and crumbling. Clear loose requirements: 10 strong workers, 2 junior engineers, 2 guards for security, 3 whirling lines of squared oak beam, 170 kegs of brown ale. 170 kegs of brown ale. Holy shit. Yeah. They've got like a con for Warframe now too, don't they? It's gotten massive. I'm waiting from 76. Yeah, we're actually playing 76 as well. TennoCon. That's a cool name. Is that Neverwinter like the MMO or the RPG, the BioWare one? MMO. Nice. Nice. I haven't played an MMO in ages. Okay, we need to get this done. Need to get that camp before I go much further. Oh! These look lovely. How are you finding 76? Is it to your liking? I'm actually having a decent amount of fun with it at the moment, which is words I never thought were coming out of my mouth, to be honest. I still resent the constant fucking crashes that only seem to happen when I'm playing by myself, but apart from that, I suppose it's good it only happens when I'm not streaming. It'd be a lot more painful if it was during. These things are hideous. And terrifying. Piece of cake. Yeah. Oh, hello. I think that's my problem with it too. There is sort of... There's only so much you can do before you have literally done everything. The only thing I haven't really done is launch a nuke. And that's it. We've done all the events, or at least like 90% of them. But after a while you sort of just have to potter around and go, well, I guess I could go and do this. Or I guess I can go and, I don't know, do other stuff. There's no real like end game stuff, is there? At least I don't think so. It's more. Oh Jesus! So you've definitely played more than I have then. I think I only just hit the cap the other day, and I'm in level cap. I mean, like the 50 or whatever it is, and I'm still sort of finding little things to do, like upgrading or building bases and that kind of thing. But for the most part, I don't think I probably won't be playing it for much longer until there's a little bit more to do. I hear they're bringing NPCs soon. I'm not sure when though. Yeah, actually that's one of my biggest gripes with it, is I like to keep the cool stuff. Like, if I find a cool weapon, even if it's not legendary stuff, I like to hang on to it just because, you know, maybe I'm not high enough level or whatever. But you can't really do that with 76. You have to constantly be getting rid of stuff. Otherwise, you can't. Like, when you need to put something away, you just can't do it. And that's just fucking so frustrating. 800 kilos or pounds or whatever it is nowhere near enough. Yeah, exactly. I'm like a massive hoarder when it comes to that sort of stuff. I hate dropping anything. Even junk.
Inquisitor.
And especially weapons and food and ammo, and I can't do that. It's just annoying. So when I have to make it anywhere or slowly trudge across the wilderness, it's just like it's not great. Like, I don't understand why they can't just give us a no limit bag or something like that. Not a bag, a storage thing. Excuse me, yeah. What's the script limit? Because I haven't even gotten over 100 yet. Or I've gotten to 100 but not over that. Oh, what's in here? Oh shit. More gurgits. And I'm the most caps I've ever been able to get together is 1700, and I had to grind pretty hard for that. So I'm nowhere near the limit. One day maybe. Subtle fine, so you take care of that. $150 a day. That doesn't sound like a whole lot. Especially because, yeah, no. The legendaries you can buy are pretty expensive. I mean, well, the good ones are anyway. See? Don't forget 60 skip for. So the exchange rate's pretty terrible then. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so if you can trade in and get 60, yeah, no, you're not going to be doing much for the day, are you? Sort of the only thing I've really been logging on to do is grind for money, and get some schematics, and then I log off and stop playing. Like, shit. Okay. Wait a second. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. I think that when they bring up the next big update, they're really going to have to kick themselves into gear and make sure it's a good one, because I think people are kind of just over it. Like, I tried last time I played 76 on stream, I tried to do the battle royale mode, and no one's playing it. Oh. I kind of wanted to try it out, but I'm not too sad that it didn't work. No worries at all. Thanks again for the raid. Really appreciate it. And have a good breakfast and all that stuff. Sounds lovely. And I will. I'll have an awesome stream. Thank you very much. Oh god. I thought that was the second time. Oh, Cassandra. God damn it. Oh, I don't know, so itchy. Let's get her to take the potion. Oh, we can both take one. Lovely. How are these plebby little wraiths so tough? Alright, fuck you two. Yeah? Get out of here. That's really not doing as much damage as I would have liked. Okay, I'm gonna get these two up. Are you fucking serious, Bull? Oh my god. Why are these so difficult? Ugh. Jesus Christ. Is there anything past this? You know what? No. I'll come back and do this. Fuck this. I'm gonna die another 10 times this stupid Fade Rift. I'm out of here. Alright. So I'll have to do. So there's this up here. And, well, I guess there's a quarry. There are Fade Rifts bloody everywhere. I do need to go in there too. Alright. Do find the runes, I guess. What's that one? It'll be nice to get all the big stuff done in this area and then leave. All the areas are good, this one's just not my favourite. I'm just trying to get the big stuff out of the road and I'll worry about the Fade Rifts and stuff on my own later on. Ugh. Unless they're right in the road like this one is. What is that one doing? Dying. Oh yeah, fire. It's a great thing to use against the fucking fire demon. God's sake. Right, that one went much better. That wasn't a complete embarrassment. Oh yeah, I got that amulet too, didn't I? What have I got on now? Magic. Willpower and magic are basically the same thing, right? This is the wrong way. Or can I get up there somehow? Find the runes described in Valoran's journal. Okay, he's the one that was the blood mage. Oh, I should probably sell some stuff soon too. Literally full up as I say that. Damn it. I didn't make... Oh, I didn't make another bloody sword. Staff thingy. God damn it. wonder if there's a rune here. Alright, where's the Balefire? There it is. Ah, shit. A lot of stuff I could have just sold in here.
Looks like the part of a larger set.
We have to find a whole bunch of those that are in the region, I think. Damn it. I've missed a couple of those already. Ooh. Linda Rene's... I have no idea how to say that. Ring of Doubt. And, okay, we need to chuck some junk out, I think. Can I wear that? Or is that something Solus is going to end up with? Ah. Elf trained only. Oh well. Alright, I already found the thing, so we'll just teleport back. Then I'll go back to Skyhold and make that another weapon.
The others overheard what you said. Now they stare at me. I don't know if it's hatred or pity. Please go away.
I found this talisman. I think your brother was looking for it. You should have it.
Linda Rani's talisman. It exists? Her sword, Evanura, was taken by Shems. But in the story, her talisman was saved and hidden. This means so much to my people. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, do you want to give me one of your people now? I think I might have to get that up quite a bit higher. Hello.
It's good to see you again. Another time.
Oh, is the quest all done? No, not yet. Okay, I still need to get yeah, the bear pelts. Okay. Oh, the glyphs are marked now. Awesome. Alright. Back to Skyhold. I kinda wish it would spawn you in this throne room. Don't like being left on the steps. Having to walk inside. Oh. Isn't she a baddie now? Didn't we kill her? Come on. There we go. I wonder if Cassandra wants to speak to me again, actually. Such a pretty place. Oh, yes, she does. Cool.
I was hoping we could speak privately.
Are we not?
Right. Of course we are. The flirting. With me. I've noticed it. Unless it is my imagination, which is entirely possible.
I love how flustered Cassandra gets, because it's like how flustered I would get. I'm flustered very easily.
No, it's not your imagination.
You cannot court me if that's your intention. It's impossible.
Why though?
Why is it impossible exactly?
That should be obvious.
Well, it isn't obvious to me.
You intend to properly court me? You of all people.
Is that what you want?
No.
Oof. Ouch.
I take it back. That is what I want. I want a man who sweeps me off my feet, who gives me flowers and reads me poetry by candlelight. I want the ideal. You are the Inquisitor and the Herald of Andraste. You cannot be that man.
I can be that man, Cassandra.
The world hinges on our actions. We face death at every turn, Inquisitor.
That doesn't change how I feel.
It changes everything.
So... Oh, okay, the ideal romance. Okay, we're going to do that one. Search the stores in Valrio for some candles, talk to a gardener about flowers in Valrio, and talk to a vendor in Redcliffe about poetry books. Now,
For me to suggest a training adjustment.
there's... okay. There's going to be a love scene
I told them the offer was the best we could do.
that I hope I don't get banned for. But we'll see. Oh...
Where's my other hand?
Oh,
Right there.
God, he's always so loud. Inventory is full. Whoopsies. Let's chuck all the cool stuff in my chest. See, like I like to keep all the cool stuff. All the purple stuff. Malika's Guard. Oh, we'll just leave. Shit. We'll pop all that stuff in. And just sell the rest of it. Ooh. Oh, I forgot we got that. I'll check if that's better than what Cassandra's got. Although I don't think it is, because the axe Cassandra has is very strong. Yeah, no, it's garbage. Okay. But it'll look cool on the shelf one day. Alright, we can just sell the rest of the crap here. Yeah. You'd think with this giant fucking green sheet up behind me, people would know that I'm streaming, but apparently it's not obvious. Jesus. Actually, no, you know what? I just love to have this really large, unwieldy sheet behind me. Just for shits and giggles, really. Really ties the room together. Bunch of dinguses. Jesus Christ. Alright. Now I can make it, because I have space. Except I can't because I don't have enough leather. Oh, I do. Okay. Wow. That's not really the ideal one I would have picked, but it's the only one we've got. I've never had a problem with leather before. I really haven't. It's very annoying, actually. Not having, like, any material. 18 attack, that might be okay. 30 armor penetration. 30 attack. Ooh. How have I not got any iron? What? Oh, we got that one though. Let's get that one instead. $77. What's the highest I can get cold damage? Looks like 65. What's electricity? What's electricity weak against? There's not a whole lot of stuff that it's not good against. I would like fire damage. Fire damage would be cool though. Gain 3 guard. I kind of want to put that one on. We'll use that one. There we go. Brutal Bleeding Crest. Sure, I can keep that name. I don't care. I don't like to name my weapons until I know I've got one that I'm going to be keeping, because otherwise I feel bad for like trashing the weapon. We'll put Theoda's axe in.
Where'd you learn to hammer?
Fucking grump school. Jesus. Alright, so Valrio and then Redcliffe. Which is there. Ah, shit. Should we take Cassandra? Oh, I don't think it really matters. She's like, why have you suddenly bought a poetry book? What's going on? What's with those flowers? And those candles? What's going on? I imagine Cassandra's very much like Morrigan in the fact that she's very suspicious. I have a suspicious Morrigan emote that I'm going to put in the chat right now. No worries, Spaghetti. Whoa! My phone volume is like massively turned up too. There we go, see? Suspicious. Alright, so what am I buying in here? Flowers? Candles? The most romantic candle in Thedas. Oh, that's lucky, isn't it?
What do you think of the Inquisition now? Their fortunes
Good
have
day to you.
Yes, we are very rich.
My command says the Warden has taken up with the Inquisition.
The Inquisition? But they were said to be...
Those who bear false
The Wardens haven't joined us yet.
By the Maker, it's the Inquisitor himself. Would you care for a bouquet of flowers, your worship? The roses have been exceptional this season.
And he
I
shall
was
be
looking for some flowers, in fact.
Indeed. For what occasion, if I may ask?
For a lady friend.
Oh, no simple wildflowers for you then. I have just the thing. I'll send them to Skyhold, in fact. Rare beauties your lady will adore.
There we go. Lovely. Now all the way... Oh, actually we can check this store just before we go, because this has... I think this is the store that you can buy stuff you missed on missions. I don't particularly care about that stuff. I might be wrong about that though. Wow, you have nothing. I'll take it. What about up here? What's the furniture shop in here? Let's spend some money on furniture, because I have nothing better to spend my money on. Except weapons, actually. Schematics. Oh, is this? Yeah, here we go. Let's buy all the cheap shit first. See, I'm not actually sure which ones I do and don't have, so I'm actually not going to do that, because I might end up just wasting a whole bunch of money. I've still got a lot to do in this place. Just busy work mainly, I think. There's a lot of in this game. It's done yet? I certainly will, and a bit earlier. Sundays are early streams, so I'll be on at 1 o'clock here, which is going to be like 9 o'clock for you, roughly. Maybe 10 o'clock. Not sure, but it'll be a lot earlier. Just because on Sunday,
grew up at Redcliffe.
Sunday
He used to
nights I
play
have
in the
stuff to do,
fields
so
outside this
we
very
need to do
village.
an early morning stream.
Now the
Well,
boy who once
afternoon
begged
stream.
me to make him toy soldiers rules all of Ferelden.
Sure. And tomorrow will be XCOM 2, which I'm really looking forward to. XCOM. I'm sad if it's gonna end, but excited to see what the ending actually is. This guy. I thought this guy was the one who sold books. What the hell? Oh, hang on. This is like the place. Did we go in here before? No, we haven't. This is where all the Ocularum heads are kept.
May could be with you.
Spoilers. Sorry. Ugh. Ta-da.
The Venatori made the Oculara, and they're using them to search for something.
Every ocularum is made from the skull of a tranquil?
Not like the Tranquil were doing much with him.
Ugh.
I figured they'd fled with the rebel mages. Poor bastards.
I had wondered where they had gone. I should have looked harder.
Jesus Christ. These heads are massive. Oh. Oh. I don't know if you can hear that. That super faint, but they're fucking whispering, and that is creepy as hell. And I love it. It might be this other guy over here then.
We'll be joining up soon, Your Worship. Thank you for all you've done.
Oh sure, okay, cool. Whoever you are. Sure you'll be a worthy addition.
Good day.
Oh.
Is there something?
Yes, I need a poetry book. Do you have one of those? For God's sake. This guy's not gonna have one. This is a blacksmith as well.
Supply.
Or armorsmith, rather. Oh, I have to talk to someone, I guess.
Packed and waiting for you. Make your way around town and say your goodbyes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Ah, you must be the surfacer they call the Inquisitor. That right?
Yep.
Wish I could sell you some books. Wish I could sell anyone some books. Sod it all.
You're a bookseller?
Normally, yes. No need to look at me so funny. Thought I'd come here and try my luck selling books and scholarly crap to all the mages crowded hereabouts. Naturally, they've all up and vanished like a fart in a cavern. I'd go home if I just had any of my stock. What a mess.
So, what happened exactly?
Surfacers happened. It took all my coin for bribes just to find out the damn Templars ambushed my wagon before it got here. Thought I was bringing supplies to the robes. So it's out there, but who knows where.
Any books of poetry in your wagon?
Sure. Mages love that stuff. Fat lot of good it does me now.
Oh, God's sake. Alright. Find your bloody caravan, you useless pleb. That's a bit harsh. But I stand by my harsh words.
I've news, sir.
No. Something you should look at, sir. Ooh, we do actually need bear pelts for stuff. Ah, that's better damage. 100 instead of 50. Or 60, whatever it was. I think the elves might want great bear hide. I'm not really sure where to find great bears. Of course. Can't be just normal bear pelts. Oh, did I just kill that? Oh. Feels bad. Oh, I just turned them all into goop. Alright. I just take this guy's poetry book, and I guess I should probably go and tell him that his stuff's there if I can. Watch, I'll get there and I'll be no options. I'm just taking this poor guy's book and running. Sounds good, Spaghetti. I'll catch you tomorrow, whenever. And sleep well. Because it's like 9 o'clock in the morning for you.
I found your missing caravan along the road.
There we go.
The bandits were dealt with. If you want to recover what's left, now's the time.
You're shitting me. Those bastards got what was coming to them.
Good.
The Inquisition's all right in my books. Don't care what anyone else says about you.
Hopefully you do. Spaghetti, hopefully you do. Catch you later. What's that? No, I don't want to do that. Alright. Back to Skyhorde. I guess I just have to talk to Cassandra. Luckily I don't actually have to set any of this up. Could you imagine? You have to place the candle in the right spot and the flowers in the right spot.
I cannot stop thinking of our earlier discussion. You don't actually intend to go through with courting me, do you?
I said I would. And I will.
I believe you. Yet...
You don't sound like you believe me.
It wasn't a challenge, my lord. You needn't do it simply because I suggested you could not.
It's very simple. I care for you.
You enjoy making things complicated, don't you?
Yes.
I want to talk to you about the cure for tranquility.
It's not a cure. Not truly. Mages who were once tranquil lose all control over their emotions. They become irrational, unable to focus. Perhaps that state eventually passes and they can be helped, but it will take time to investigate.
But you are going to look into it.
That is my intent. I would not want news of a cure to spread until we know for certain we can help these people.
That's a fair enough point.
Once we have that, however, then I will spread the word myself.
Sounds good.
I'd like to speak with you. In private.
Oh? How private?
There's a grove just outside of Skyhold. Meet me there.
If you're certain...
I am. Trust me. On aching branch do blossoms grow, the wind a hallowed breath. It carries the scent of honeysuckle, sweet as the lover's kiss. It brings the promise of more tomorrows, of sighs and whispered bliss.
You can't be serious.
As I recall, your list was very specific.
And that is the poem you chose?
What's wrong with it?
Carmenum de Amatus. I thought this one was banned. His lips on mine speak words not voiced, a prayer, which travels down my spine like flames that shatter night. His eyes reflect the heaven stars, the Maker's light. My body opens, filled and blessed, my spirit there.
Not merely housed in flesh, but brought to life. Shall we read another?
They will say one of two things about me. That I stood at the Inquisitor's side, his protector and his lover. That it was meant to be.
Of course they're in frame.
I was led from the path of faith by the wiles of a madman.
Don't bear me Twitch, please.
I don't care what they say. What do you believe?
I believe you are a man who does not share my faith. I believe you are part of the Maker's plan. Beyond that, I believe only that you are capable of anything. And it frightens me. I have never known anything like it. I've been with only one other man in my life. A mage, with whom I adventured when I was still very young. He died at the Conclave. I will not let Corypheus win. I will not let him take you from me.
I love you.
Here, tonight. I believe you.
And there we go. Very tasteful.
You are quite distracting, you know.
Thank you.
Do you have
Not as bad as I remember it, actually.
This matter with the Grey Wardens must be dealt with, quickly. That ancient order gets into far more trouble than they're worth. I should have listened to Liliana's suspicions
Got a point.
That's enough for now.
We shall speak again soon.
I'm not sure what the let's spend time together thing. I think it just replays the same scene. I'm not entirely sure. But, yeah. Alright. We've done that. Let's head back to Everfall? Everfall? Exalted Plains. Where'd I get Everfall from? We'll go over here. We're going to do this for the Empire. The Citadel du... I give up. I'm not even going to bother. Before I butcher their language anymore. Oh, she's wearing a cool new robe. I'll have to talk with Red Bull. Red Bull. Wow. Iron Bull. Holy shit, that took me a lot to get out. Iron Bull to do his quest. I'm not sure when it's triggered though. I think I've done it before, but I can't remember. Hang on a second. There we go. Why did that take that off? Well, I guess you can fight in your formal clothes if you so wish. Is that seriously? Is that a wooden... I was kind of expecting them to repair the stone. I guess that would be kind of difficult. Good try anyway, guys. At least it'll hold us up.
My lord.
Whoops. It's really disconcerting with like just the water crashing against the shore. Oh, there's undead. Oh, he's dead. Oops. Do I get this one? I would like to keep this one for myself. Or for the Inquisition anyway. If I go that way, I think I can get up. No, I don't know. Just go this way. Oh shit. You know what I want? I wanted to put the guard on hit on my armor, not my bloody weapon. It's a bit of a waste on the weapon, I think. Is it really just going to reappear, disappear and reappear in the same fucking spot this entire time? This is so... That is very frustrating and annoying. Excuse me, sorry. Choking to death. Fine, he's got plenty of health. Wait, am I not in the right place? Bodies burnt. Oh, there's a citadel. Oh, that's the citadel. That makes more sense. Not this shithole. That's fine, they can deal with that. Oh my god, there's a lot there. Oh well. They'll be fine. There's too many. Not particularly strong though. They're doing quite a bit of damage to me though, Jesus. See, one hit just took away all of my guard. That's not fair. That's dumb. Hopefully this is the last arcane horror for a long time. I'm sick of these things. Is it doing anything to him? Why is it so shit? Actually, I do like this putting the guard on the weapon. That's quite good. Shit. I'm surprised Cassandra was the first one to move on, actually. Usually it's Bull. Well, he's not far behind, look at him. Oh goody. What? How did he just come back? That was really strange. You motherfucker. Oh, how it's going so well, and then I shit the bed. Proverbially. Still not sure that's how you say that. Anyway, why were there so many undead? Everyone fucking attack this thing. Jesus Christ. The worst. I'm not going to use that special ability against these things if they're just going to be able to tank straight through it. Ugh. The worst. So much health too. That's why I don't like stuff that moves. Just because it loses all the aggro fucking instantly. Up you get, everyone. And I still can take damage during that? Okay, good. Oh. Fuck these guys. Bull is really struggling. He's usually really good. This is on the difficulty's a lot higher than I usually play, but he's never usually that bad. Guess I just answered my own question there. Oh good, a revenant just burst the door down. Oh goody. Goody gumdrops. Well, I can't run from this revenant, unfortunately. I kind of have to do this one. Oh god, how long is this going to take me? 30 years later. Still doing the same fucking mission. Alright, I'll just focus on this guy. I can do everything else. Wow. I have no health. Just at all. Ridiculous. Need to keep someone on healing everyone constantly. What the fuck?
No, Varric! Help the Kunari!
Fuck this game. I'm gonna have to take out all of these before that Revenant comes up. I never did the same, like you could just blow the horn and they'd all disappear, but not the case apparently. I gotta concentrate here so I don't have to keep doing this. Oh, this is always what happens though. There's like, we sort of cruise through until we hit a certain point that's just balls to the wall difficult. And then we get stopped for like half an hour before we can progress. That is frustrating. Yeah, this is going a lot better. It's like an MMO, you know? You have to take out the little lads before you go after the big guy. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Iron Bull has 700 health compared to 1,000. Oh no, okay, so right. Jeez, I thought Cassandra had 8,000 health. Jesus. A 1,000 health is very low though. I mean 700 health is very low for a warrior. I guess he's kind of a berserker, but still. Like it's not a lot. Thank Christ. Let me save, thank you. What's he weak against? Immunity to poison, physical effects, frozen, fear, fire. He's undead. Undead are always, for fuck's sake, vulnerable to fire, though, aren't they? Shit. Guys, pick up your axe. Holy shit. That's not what I pressed at all. Press the B button. Hey, there we go. It just takes all four of us beating the living shit out of... Ooh. Hey, Bull, do you want a new weapon? Ugh, it's terrible. Ugh. Why did I have to make such good gear for my characters? Uh-oh. What the hell is that thing? It's a laser. What's them lasers doing in my Dragon Age? I don't remember this place at all. Is it helping us or helping them? I really don't know. Where is that coming from? It's literally like the Tower of Sauron, basically. The Eye in Mordor. That's how they always say it, isn't it? It's not Mordor, Mordor.
We couldn't control the defenses. They're all trapped inside.
Luckily for you, this is my fort now. And I'll be able to defend it perfectly, probably. What kind of defense system is this? Like, legitimately, what the hell? It's like a sentry tower, basically. It doesn't hurt the undead though, it seems. That was sneaky. Oh, you two alright down? Oh, they're stuck. Oh, fuck off. How did they get in here? Okay. Yeah, well, you stuck yourself, Varric. Are you fucking kidding me? Get out of here. Alright, maybe if I tell them to do it on their own, they can come out here. Shit. I would really like to know what is doing that. Because I like it immensely. Oh. Oh my god, Varric's a total powerhouse. Oh boy, there's a lot. There is like a lot. Stuck in the same fucking place again. Never had that problem before. Get down here, you great big dickhead. There we go. When all the action's over. So unlike you, Bull. I'm not entirely sure what the point of those little bundles is. I'm sure they're meant to have some use, but they just seem like you can set them on fire and that's about it. Maybe lead things through them? Though I don't really think that's a thing. Oh wow, this is a big... I thought we were close. Anything interesting except for dried, burnt corpses? No. Of course not. Oh. Do they keep... They must keep respawning. That's how they keep coming up from behind us. Shit. Come on guys, this way. We need to actually progress. Reach the stranded troops. Okay. I feel like Knight Enchanter is still pretty overpowered. The undead don't really stand a chance. Spirit damage is just... seems to bypass a lot of stuff. Oh, the fucking doom lasers on this. Get out of here. That did no damage to me. Oh, now it does. What? I think I might be a little bit glitchy. Jesus Christ, that was loud. Oh. Oh god. Looks like the nobles didn't make it. Oh my god. Templars, Venatori, Undead. What's that? Venatori, I think. Oh good, no. Oh, there's an arcane horror hovering over us, so not too bad. The undead, that is. That should be the rest of them. Lovely. I certainly hope I can keep this one. I fucking just went through a lot of effort to keep it, to save it rather. We're like, I bet they'll be like, thanks for that. Okay, bye. You can visit whenever you want, but we're keeping it. Those mask-wearing bastards. Is that racist? Okay.
How could you possibly be a spy?
Well, it's a pretty easy job. I do some fighting and drinking, and then once in a while I tell Parvolan about it.
Where's the snaking, the plotting, the subtle machinations?
If you do that, everyone knows you're a spy. Drinking, fighting, writing notes. That's all it really takes.
Shit, you're either the worst Kunari ever or the best. I can't decide.
A little bit of both, I think. Holy crap. That's a lot of noise.
Who's there? Don't come any closer. We have swords.
I have magic.
Not the welcome I was expecting.
We are the Inquisition, and this is the Herald of Andraste.
The Herald of Andraste. Maker's breath. Forgive me. I should have known.
Yeah, the white hair kind of tips me off. Not many people have white hair.
I'm on Victory Rise tomorrow. You?
Commander Jihan, in service of Her Imperial Majesty. Long may she reign. My men inform me that the Citadel's defenses are deactivated. I cannot thank you enough.
The civil war is over. Gaspard de Chalon has been defeated. Celine's throne is safe.
It's over? That grasping brute is gone? Thank the Maker. So much has happened and we didn't even know. Have we been out of contact for so long?
Yeah, like a long time.
I found one of your soldiers at the eastern ramparts. She wanted you to have this.
Fabienne's ring. She is gone then. I prayed that she yet lived. Thank you. I will make sure this gets to her family.
Tell me about the situation here.
There were orders. A chance for peace, they said. Pull back, they said. So we did. Then the undead appeared. We couldn't hold them back. I told my men to activate the fort's defenses. A foolish move, born of desperation. There was so much about the old elven magic we never knew. We couldn't control it. We retreated, but not everyone made it through the gates. I couldn't save them. We've been trapped for weeks. Supplies were incoming, but who knows what happened to them.
I must take my leave.
Probably stolen.
Good day, Inquisitor.
Oh, fucking supply caches. How about no? Send someone else on your bloody scavenger hunt. Jeez. Okay, good. Alright, well, I think we'll head back to Skyhold and we'll call it there for tonight. What's this? Oh, so there just happens to be a supply crate in the elven... Yeah, right. Okay, whatever. Go back to Skyhold, we'll set some more of the table stuff to go, and then I'll head off for the night, I think. Oh. Excuse me. I think before I got a chance to... Oh, hello. Do you want to talk?
Something you wanted to talk about?
Nah.
Carry on.
Need something?
Nope.
Or are you just here to admire?
Bit of both, Varric. Bit of both. Let's talk to Iron Bull first. I want to see if his quest is ready. It's like I've just put it in the oven.
Hey, you need me?
Nope. Alright then.
See you later, Bo. Nice talking with you, boss.
I think we've already done Sarah's main quest. So we don't need to worry about that. No, we haven't done Cole's. We haven't been talking to Vivienne because I don't really want to talk to Vivienne, to be honest.
Those bands who impose the tolls, we're supplying them now. I knew you'd take care of them. Hostile purchases and trademarks that
Talking about hostile takeovers in the middle of the fucking banquet hall, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, I think we can only set 2. Maybe all of them, I don't know. Then I'll head off. Planes. Favor return.
Any Venatori activity?
If my agents find anything, you will be the first to know.
Ambassador Montilier, it was lovely to see you at the Winter Palace. Your presence in our court is like the emergence of the first lilies in spring. In the spirit of friendship, I am offering the Inquisition a unique opportunity. You may be aware that King Wilhelm of the Anderfels is about to celebrate the 3rd birthday of his only son, Prince Baldwin. The festivities will be quite lavish, and representatives from nearly every court and Tatus will be bringing gifts. Wilhelm is an exceedingly pious man, even for an Ander. A gift from the Herald of Andraste delivered to the party could earn the undying approbation of the Anderfels.
At your service.
It's so loud. What's this one? Red Journey. Alright. Cannot vandalize our reports. There is no record of any of this. Memo from Josephine. Inquisition leaders. I have reports of a gathering of resources to be moved into Venatory hands. I send this with the hope that you have the means to track who may be responsible. I overheard that possibility, but further inquiry yielded no more detail. It is unfolding well above my station. Sir Gaston of Wildvale. Sarah scrawled several notes below, also a sketch of a randy nug herder. Squire with limp, 20 horses for 20. Kicked out of homes, easy pickings. Alright.
Inquisitor.
Oh, that's a long one as well. Alright. Sightings in the north of Red Templars with armor and weapons adorned with dwarven runes. There are no known entrances to the deep roots in the area, and no missing missives from Orzuma about missing traders, but they keep next to non-existent records of surface dwarves. The Venatori may be making use of dwarven slaves, possibly from Tevinter. Not their usual preference, but also not the first unusual thing they have done. Ain't that the truth? Recommend further investigation in force. There we go.
Work?
Alright, here we go. That's good. The longer stuff, it's better to just leave it and then come back to it eventually. So I'll save it there and leave it there for tonight. Oof. Alright. That was good. Got a lot done actually. Decent amount anyway. Oh. Excuse me, sorry. Don't know why I'm yawning, I'm not tired. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it very much. Thank you Vargalas Vets for the raid. Excuse me. I very much appreciate it, and to all of you for watching, thank you. I really, really do appreciate it. So I'm back tomorrow around 1 o'clock with some XCOM. I don't think that's going to be a long one. I might not have as much time, but it sort of works out because it's nearly over. But we'll finish it. I'll make time basically. So we'll try and just knock that out in one go. So that'll be good. But yeah, I'm gonna head off. You enjoy the rest of your night or day, and I'll see you when I see you, I guess. Just gonna tab out here real quick and there we go. All right. Catch you later. Bye.